All right, all right. Get this out of my face, my nostrils, and everything else. But yes, this is the Fresh and Funky Sports Show. Yes, it is the 6th day of January 2023. Sixth day already. We're 6 days into the new year. Hopefully everyone's having a great new year so far. Betting and sports. Sports, we've been getting some good news. Obviously, Damar Hamlin is awake. First question he had was who won the game. Obviously, NFL canceled the game now. There will be no makeup game whatsoever. So I don't know. Don't ask me if the Bills or the Bengals both got a loss or a tie or, that to me, huh, I don't know. That's going to hurt when it comes to those two teams needing the tiebreaker down, because this is the last week of football. We got two games tomorrow, Kansas City and the Las Vegas Raiders, and who's going to go to the playoffs and who wins the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans or the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to see tomorrow night. Obviously, it's going to be a late night game. Obviously, be on NBC, Peacock, the Peacock Network. Um, yeah, going to be an interesting game, to say the least here. Obviously, I'm rooting for my brother's team, but I think the Jaguars have the momentum right now here. But I don't know, I wouldn't want to count Mike Vrabel out, but they've hit some lows here. They've hit some lows, let's just say here. And I don't know if they have enough to muster enough to win this game tomorrow night here. We'll see. Jacksonville looks pumped and motivated to get their first berth into the playoffs for the first time for these young guys. I mean, for any of these guys in their careers. Obviously, the coach Doug Peterson, he's been there before, obviously to the playoffs with Philadelphia. So this is not something new. Obviously, so I mean, we're in for a hell of a game. That's just gonna say that here between the Tennessee Titans and the Jaguars. Both those teams probably they don't like each other. And it's gonna be it's gonna be meaningful. So both sides, hey, regardless of Tennessee, whoever the hell they got, just because there's no AJ Brown, whoever the hell they got out there has got to do the job and get the job done. So hopefully have a chance to win the division title and go into the playoffs. If not, it's to the off season and what happens then here. Obviously, Tennessee Titans are trying to get a new stadium. Will Mike Vrabel and some of these players be in that stadium? Will he be coaching there? And that'll be something as well here. I don't think Mike Vrabel should get fired, but I believe if he struggles hardcore next season, it's going to be kind of hard for them to place him as the new coach in the new stadium. Moving forward, even though he's done a lot. Let's just say that he's done a lot so far. And in my opinion here, I would say they need to go and cut the offensive coordinator. I honestly I know he's doing the best what he can with what he has, but still, if you're a coordinator, you got to coach up anybody, whether it's the stars, superstars, the up and coming guys, or the middle of the road guys, or the fucking guys that come off the practice squad have very little time at all, as far as getting a chance and playing in an actual sanctioned regular season or playoff game. So that being said, we're gonna go over last night's bets here, and so let's review them, and then we'll go through the results. All right. First parlay bet, we took the Memphis Grizzlies on the money line. We had the Dallas Mavericks on the money line. We had the over 231 points in the Jazz and Rockets. We had the Denver Nuggets money line. We had Queens Royals College, the men's side, +1 on the spread. We had UAB money line. We had Bryant Bulldogs money line. We had the Purdue Boilermakers money line. We had Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons money line. And we had Grand Canyon Antelopes on the money line. Now, I'll tell you the NBA results. Memphis Grizzlies won. Mavericks got beat. Jazz won, but it definitely went over 231. And the Denver Nuggets kicked the crap out of the Clippers. So now in the college, I'm gonna have to go. I have to go back right here. So we're gonna do this all together here to look at the college games that we did win or lose. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to start early today here. All right, Queens College. They actually ended up winning by a point. Wouldn't you know? And then we had wow, American won in overtime against Holy Cross, and Rutgers actually upset Maryland. Wow. Florida International here. Hosta. Yes, Purdue won, baby. Purdue. The Boilermakers got the W there. All right. All right. All right. UAB, they lost by two, which I think that's what it was. So if I'd have picked the +2 with UAB, we would have cashed there. All right. So now we got to look for the Bryant. Cigar beat Merrimack here. Army won. Binghamton won here. Cleveland State lost in overtime, 68-64. Townsend beat Drexel here. Boston University. Purdue Fort Wayne won here. Bryant lost by 10. That was another L here. But Purdue Fort Wayne here won by 10 here. So the two losses here. So UAB and Bryant were two losses here in the college here. Yes, Grand Canyon won. Let's go. The Dubs in overtime. Let's go, Grand Canyon. Woo! So, we had a total. We lost 2. We picked how many? We picked 6. So we won 4 and we lost 2 in the college. And then we picked 4 and we lost 1 here. So we were 3-1. 3-1, and then we're 4-2. So we ended up with wins. Wins we had 7. We had 3-1 in the NBA, and then we went 4-2 here. So we lost a total of 3. Out of 10, that's not bad. We won 7. So if we would have just picked, if we'd have minus the Mavericks, UAB, and the Bryant, we would have had a cash. So that did not go so well for us there. All right. Let's go here. Texas Rio Grande here. Yes, they covered. They covered the 6.5 there. Let's go. All right. So on our second parlay, we had Rio Grande plus 6.5. Then we had Southern. We had Southern Miss here. Ooh, Southern Miss lost. So that was a L there. We had South Utah here to win by 1. They lost by 3. So that was another. That was another L here. Denver lost by 10 as well. So that was an L. Ugh. I'm starting to think that. Yeah. They lost by 12. They didn't even cover the 9.5 here. So, all right. Oregon lost, so that was another L. Holy cow. Just some L's all over the place here. Yeah, UCLA won by 2. See, Santa Clara should have picked Santa Clara, definitely. The Baptist won. Yeah, UOP won. They outright won, baby. Let's go. Go UOP. 112 here. No, so that one was L. So the only one that we won on there so far was the Texas Rio Grande and fucking UOP. Yeah, see, Gonzaga only won by. See, we took San Francisco on the points, and Loyola Marymount actually beat BYU here in Washington. So, all right, so all right, let's look at the two women's games that we had: Wisconsin Green Bay and UT Martin. Let's see what we did there here. Wisconsin Green Bay, they won. Big dubs. They won by 21 there, so I don't know how much they were favored by. And then Tennessee Martin. Dayton girls almost won. UT Martin girls won. So those were both dubs there. So we only won 5, 2 of the college men's games, and we pretty much went 2-0 in the women's. The ladies, women, and they want to be known as. All right. So we have some games going on, or about to go on here. And when we get to the parlay one, we'll talk about our parlay, our player prop. But we're going to run down the games first here. We will run down, obviously, the NBA here. the NBA here. We have the all right. Get into the NBA action for today here. We have the Portland Trail Blazers coming into Indiana tonight. So that is one of the first games here on at 7 o'clock Eastern, along with Chicago going into the city of brotherly love here tonight. At 7:30, we have in Toronto. We have the New York Knicks coming in to play the Toronto Raptors. And also at 7:30, we have the Brooklyn Nets going down to play in New Orleans against the Pelicans. And we have at 8 Eastern here. We have the Detroit Pistons going down and playing in San Antonio. And at the same time, 8 Eastern, we have the Charlotte Hornets going to play in Milwaukee, the Bucks. Then also at the same time, we have the Washington Wizards going to play in OKC to play the Thunder. Then we have at about 9 Eastern here, we have the Clippers taking on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. We have the Cavaliers visiting the Denver Nuggets here. Nuggets basically took care of business last night against the Clippers here. So they got the Cavaliers, so going to be a good, interesting game there. Then we have at 10 Eastern, we have the Miami Heat taking on the Phoenix Suns. And then at 10:30 Eastern, we have the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. That is the NBA slate for the day here. All right, let's go. And we're going to run down here. College basketball, we're going to do this pretty fast. So hold on to your seats. We'll go through it as we make a bet. So if I start sounding like the fucking Micro Machine Man, it's okay. I'm not him, but maybe I am a replacement. Just saying. If anybody's looking. We have Western Michigan taking on Toledo. We have Niagara taking on Fairfield. We have St. Peter's taking on Siena. Detroit Mercy taking on Wright State. We have Oakland and Michigan taking on Northern Kentucky. We have Dartmouth taking on Yale. We have Harvard taking on Brown. We have Iona taking on Marist. We have Canis taking on Manhattan. We got Penn versus Cornell. We got Princeton and Columbia. We got Quinnipiac and Rider. We got Akron Zips in Ball State, and we have Stanford and Cal. Not the game on the football field called the Battle of the Bands, but this is a battle on the hardwood here. And Stanford's been the better team this season here, but maybe Cal musters a game out of their butts and can pull an upset here tonight. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 men's college basketball games. All right, let's go and look at the ladies' action here. We have Cornell taking on Penn. This is the ladies' side here. You got Yale taking on Dartmouth. We have St. Francis of PA taking on Stony Hill. We have Brown taking on Harvard. We have Delaware taking on Drexel. We have North Carolina Wilmington and Stony Brook. Central Connecticut State Blue Devils against St. Francis of Brooklyn. We have Belmont and Drake. Columbia in Princeton. We have Charleston Cougars versus Hampton Pirates. We have North Carolina A&T and Monmouth. We have Murray State and Northern Iowa. We got Long Island University versus Sacred Heart. We got Elion versus Hofstra. We got Purdue Fort Wayne and Cleveland State. We got SMU in Memphis. We got Oregon State and Arizona, and Oregon and Arizona State here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 women's games here tonight. So pretty light slate here, and let's run down hockey here tonight here. We'll run down hockey. And then we'll run down the NFL games as well here while we're at it here. All right, we got the Nashville Predators, Washington Capitals, Florida Panthers, Detroit Red Wings, Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Winnipeg Jets. We have the Arizona Coyotes and the Chicago Blackhawks. We have the New York Islanders and the Calgary Flames. And we have the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. So that is, that is the slate here. That is the slate that is going down here. Obviously, the NFL games here. We have Kansas City and the Las Vegas Raiders. We have the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Then Sunday, we have an early action. We have the Jets and the Dolphins here. Both, well, the Dolphins are vying for a playoff spot here. We have the Texans and the Colts. Nobody vying for much there but pride. We have the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers have a chance if they win the game. Tampa Bay is playing Atlanta here. Falcons are just playing for pride at this moment. Tampa Bay is playing to win the division. Obviously, Cincinnati is playing the Ravens. Obviously, hoping to get a big victory there and try to get the number 1 seed or the number 1 or 2 seed. We got Carolina and New Orleans. Obviously, both those teams are just playing for pride. Minnesota trying to play for the 2 or the 3 at this point. The Patriots and the Bills. Bills are playing for top spot. Patriots are playing to try to get in. They're going to win and hopefully to get some help. New York Giants versus the Eagles. Actually, Giants are in the playoffs already. So it doesn't matter the seeding at this point here. They've clinched a spot. Philadelphia is trying to keep the top spot here. And hopefully the Niners or the Vikings don't catch them or tie them. Obviously, they've already beat the Vikings, so they have to worry probably about the Niners at this point. Rams and Seahawks. Seahawks can win and hopefully get some help, and they're in. You got the Chargers already in the playoffs. Broncos aren't really playing for much. The Niners are pretty much playing for, trying to get the second, or the 3rd seed here. Arizona, not playing for much. Cowboys are in the playoffs here. Washington was in the playoff hunt here. But I don't know if they're a long shot in. I think they're automatically eliminated now. So Dallas is, and then we have the late game here Sunday. It's the Lions and the Packers here. Lions, if the Packers win, and there's a strong possibility that they get in the playoffs here. But if the Lions so happen to beat the Packers here, then we have some questions. So the last game of the football will be Lions and Packers here. So, all right. So today, let's discuss what we kind of like here. We'll throw down with college first here. Western Michigan, Toledo. I don't really care for that game too much here. Niagara and Fairfield, the same thing there. I don't really have too much of a play in either way. St. Peter's and Siena. I don't know. St. Peter's has been a surprise as of late here, and I bet them last year here. So, but I think Siena's a better I think Siena has the better record, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check here. But I kind of want to lean St. Peter's on the money line here, but we'll have to see here. St. Peter's, they're 7-7, and Siena's 9-5 here, so could go either way. So I mean, I don't hate St. Peter's here, so I think we attack there first here, and let's see, Dartmouth and Yale here. I mean, I think Dartmouth's not really good at all here. That's why Yale's plus. Then we have Harvard and we have the Brown here. Harvard is 9-6. Brown is 7-7 here. So I mean, it's kind of a toss up there here. I mean, picking Ivy League basketball here. I mean, like I said, you got Penn and Cornell here. I mean, Cornell's got to win by 3.5 here. Or, the over under is 154. I mean, that seems to be quite a bit, but I think both teams probably score. Let's see here. Well, Penn's coming in on a 3-game winning streak, and Cornell's coming in on a 4-game winning streak. Yeah, I mean, Cornell's puts up about 84 points. They give up about 71. Penn, they score 74. They give about 72. So yeah. So I can see why both these teams score quite a bit here. I mean, they're 8-2 here. We say under maybe here. I mean, I know they probably do score the points, but they're saying 156. So I think this one we're gonna take the under here. Take the under in this Cornell and Penn game under 154 here. Try to do something different here tonight. So we so far we got so far we have we have St. Peter's. We like that one here. Um, don't really want to bet too many Ivy League schools here. We have Princeton here. Princeton. Quinnipiac. Princeton's 10-4 here. I mean, you got Canis and you got Manhattan. I mean, both those teams are. I mean, they're both kind of. All right, so Princeton and Columbia here. I mean, oh no, ah, I don't know if that's supposed to be a good number to have here. The triple six, the 666 Mafia here is what they got in the number here for Princeton. I don't know if that's just Um, Both are 1-0 in the conference here. Last 6 games, they're 4-6. I mean, both these teams kind of score. And what's the 140? I mean, dare say this goes to the under here. I mean, take Quinnipiac here. Let's take the Quinnipiac. Then we take the Akron Zips as well here. And all right, let me. Mm, mm-hmm. Mm. Let's take Niagara here. Why not? Damn. I mean, they're on a 1-game winning streak here, so I mean. But I don't trust that here. All right, so far college we have Niagara money line, St. Peter's money line here. We have the under 154 and a half points between Penn and Cornell. The under 140 points in Princeton and Columbia. Quinnipiac money line, Akron Zips money line here. And I think we should try to. We'll add in a women's. Here we'll look at see what we got as far as our options here, as far as the records are. That way, maybe we can try to pick something that we can see maybe would be a good pick here. Because we done well yesterday here. So all right, you got Columbia and Princeton here. Cornell here. Cornell's 8-6 and Penn. I mean, do we go? Do we take the girls of Cornell here? Do we take? I mean, this is the big risk here. You know, this is risque. Stony Hill. Stony Hill's going up against St. Francis, PA here. I mean, Stony Hill girls. I mean, the St. Francis, PA girls get it done here? Mm. Brown girls are 7-6. Imagine taking that. Maybe we leave that for a different pick here. Like I said, we're just looking to add one here. That would be Belmont girls. Columbia girls plus 104 against Princeton girls. Keep it with the Ivy League here. And we have to pick something. Murray State girls. Murray State girls are 9-2. They're getting a plus 479. They have a better record. I don't know. Elion and Hofstra here. Maybe do that. Do the Hofstra girls here. Nah, I guess we'll do that here. We can always make another one here. Yeah. I say we can make a wild one here. But we'll make that towards the end here because I know we still got plenty of time here. But we'll make our NBA parlay here because we know we can make enough, pick enough games here. Oh, so they locked the Portland and Indiana game. Okay. Bulls in Philadelphia here. I don't know. The Bulls have been a really weird team for me here. Just we've been a really weird team. Teams we shouldn't be beat. So I'm gonna go Moneyline Bulls here. Moneyline Bulls here. Knicks and Raptors here. We got 217 here. I'm gonna say it goes over 217 here. Knicks and the Raptors. I think those two teams. Pelicans and the Nets here. I would I would love to pick the Pelicans here, but I don't know. I just think the Brooklyn Nets. And then we got the Pistons and the Spurs. This is an interesting one here. Pistons won the other night. Spurs haven't been playing half bad. I mean, no. 236. I mean, I don't know. I think I'd rather take. I'm gonna take Spurs minus 1.5 here. Then we have Charlotte and Milwaukee here. Um, I got burned by picking Charlotte plus the 7. They're playing Milwaukee. I'm gonna say Bucks. And then we have the Wizards and we have the Thunder. Thunder pissed me off because I picked them, but I gotta pick them again here. I have to pick them again here. It's a spot, you know. I'm gonna take them on the money line. Um, Clippers and T Wolves here. I don't want no part of that game. And we have the Cavaliers and we have the Nuggets here. I picked the Nuggets last night. They did me some justice. Um, the Nuggets have been quite on fire here, but Cavaliers had a break, so I'm gonna take Cavs tonight here. I don't know why. I just and then the Heat and the Suns. I'm gonna take the over 112 here in that game, and give me Lakers tonight. Give me Lakers tonight over the Hawks here. So that is my well. Well, and give me the Blazers. Give me the Blazers here. That puts our 10 team. Well, we can't really obviously do that here. So let's do this here. How about we will? How do we do this? What that? 20 maybe. Is it over that here? Yeah, because we didn't even pick. We didn't even pick. All right, so we modified it a bit here to fit. So we took a 10. This is our NBA here. This is the NBA parlay. And I'm going to explain why. like I said, I'm gonna break down. We'll talk about the the Titans and the Jaguars. All right, so oh shit, I forgot to write down the first one. Oh well, it's all right. We'll get it here. We got the NBA team parlay. We got the Bulls money line here plus 144 here. We got the Blazers money line plus 100. Then we have the over 217 and a half. And then the Knicks and Raptors game. All right. All right, then we got the Nets here, money line here, minus 175. Then we have the Spurs, minus 1.5. So they got to win by 2 points on the spread, minus 110 here. We got spurred by the Bucks, but I'm not deterred away from minus 476 tonight here. Same thing with the Thunder here. Yeah, hurt by them on the money line here as well. But we're gonna rock with them here tonight. We got the over 212.5 in this Heat and Suns game here. And then to close it out here, got over 220.5 points between the Cavs and the Nuggets here. And then we took the Lakers plus the 3 on the points here in the spread. All right, so it'll be $450.21 if we win here this 10 team. I mean, I have not won a 10 team yet. Yesterday I won 7 out of 10. So that was the best I could have done here. So I know I forgot to write down my first one here, my college one here. And I'm gonna make it crit. There's some girls' college games that they have good records and they're getting fucking big ass underdog bets. Like I'm like, what the hell? I'm doing that because it's like you have to basically only bet like two or three of them.
The college game I won yesterday is Purdue. Purdue won.
I won a couple. I went undefeated in the girls, but I lost 2 in college.
So my crazy bet tonight is Bulls, Knicks, Pelicans, Pistons, and Clippers and Lakers. But see, look at both of my bets. Look, this one was 159.40 or 159.98, and then my first bet was 59.49.
Dude, there's a Princeton basketball, the men's. Their fucking money line was 666. I was like, fuck that, dude. I ain't taking that.
So I did Pacers, Bulls, Knicks, Pistons, Bucks, Nuggets, Lakers. Because LeBron's back, and I picked Thunder.
I know, I picked Thunder too. They pissed me off last time, but
I stayed away from that's why on my crazy bet I picked the Pelicans. I really don't want to stay away from that game because did you hear Durant's wants to fucking get traded and shit?
From the Nets.
Mm-hmm. It shows on ESPN and it says something about him. Fucking.
The motherfucker always wants to be traded, dude. Like that's.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What time is it?
3:06.
Yeah. Get them Blair Rock pins in here.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do on here because I did it yesterday on here. I kind of went through them, and then I just go through on
I'm gonna
here.
pick LeBron tonight. He's been dropping 43, 40 something. We're at home. That's why I want to pick the Lakers.
St. Peter's over here, you know, them motherfuckers better not fuck my game.
They were good last year. I remember when I picked them a
Yeah,
lot. They
the
used to cash.
under 154. I picked a couple unders tonight here in college. But there, I mean, the men there wasn't very many to pick. I mean, you had the women have better odds than the men.
Yeah.
All right, Penn, Cornell here. Then we have the under 140. Princeton here. Yeah, just Princeton and Columbia here. Then we have Quinnipiac here. Bobcats of Quinnipiac here, money line here. Plus 107 here. Then we have the Akron Zips here. Zips on the money line here. Plus 119 here. Then we have Niagara. The purple. The purple. The purple Eagles over here. Put them on the money line here. 42. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there are some of these teams that just. All right. So then we have the Lady Lions of Columbia here on the money line here. Plus 104 here. So that's 7 here. So we had 7. All right. So. Oh, we gotta. We're gonna do this crazy last one here. We're just try to write down the 295. 09 here. Yeah. All right. All right. So we got 2 bets here. Now we're gonna have the wild. We're gonna have the wild and crazy bet here. We call it the wild parlay here. Probably put a little bit more of the ladies because they have. I mean, some of them I was looking at I'm like holy cow, like I mean these teams that bad, like it's and just I understand some people just don't want to bet on them. I mean, understandably, I understand, but let's get to it. Let's hop to it here. I'm gonna go to the ladies lines here. All right, so let's see here. You have the ladies from Central Connecticut, right? They're yeah, Belmont here. Yeah, they're 3-9 here, and they're plus. So let's take that. We'll take that as the first bet there here. Do we want to take Brown here? What can Brown do for you? Oh yeah, Murray State. We're there. That's the other one. Murray State here. Belmont, the same. Elion Hoster here. Yeah, I don't see Murray State on here. That's weird. Oh yeah, no, we did get Murray State. That's right. Who was I not seeing on here? Oh yeah, the Columbia. Yeah, Columbia. I like Cornell thing. Yeah, that's right. I mean, damn. There's not too much more you can bet on here. Alright. Eight and 5 here. I mean, hmm. Yeah, Wilmington here. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I want to bet on them. So we'll look at the guys. I mean, the guys when we need. Marist. I don't know. Maybe if we're feeling lucky, maybe Cal gets an upset win here. Throw that in there. Yeah, I mean we do that here. Boom. We take those 4 here. All right, so that's what we're gonna do here. We'll do the. It's gonna be a 4-teamer here. And there we are. The wild bet here is. The wild bet is set here. Central. On the money line here. Plus 364 here. And then we got Murray State. Money line here. Plus 479. We got the Hofstra. That's 103. And then we took the men's. And plus 302. So All right, so there we are. There we have it. There we have it. Let's go to our underdog here and look at what we're going to have here. All right. All right. All right, let's go NBA here. NBA, okay, so we got for Portland, we have Dame Lillard, we have Anthony Simons, we have Yusuf Nurkic, we have Josh Hart, we have Jermani Grant, and we have Drew Eubanks here. Pacers, we have Tyrese Halitosi Burton, and you have Buddy Hield, Miles Turner, Aaron Naismith, Andrew Nemhard, Benedict Mathurin here. He had actually did good for me last week. And the TJ McConnell here. He cashed, not McConnell, but Benedict Mathurin. And for the Bulls, we have DeMar DeRozan. We have Zach LaVine. We have Nikolai Vucevic. We have Patrick Williams. We have Ayo. And you have James Harden. James the Hardens here. We got Tyrese Maxey back. We have Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, DeAnthony Melton, and George Nang here. Obviously, doesn't look like there's no Joel Embiid here tonight. So, all right, for the Knicks, we have Julius Randle. We have Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes. Then we have Mitchell Robinson. We have Emmanuel Quickly as well. Then for the Raptors, we have Pascal Siakam. We have Fred VanVleet. We have Scotty Barnes. We have OG Anunoby. Oh man, no Gary Trent Jr. Then for Brooklyn, we have Kevin Durant. We have Kyrie Irving. We have Nick Claxton, Ben Simmons, Royce O'Neal. Then we have for the Pelicans, we have CJ McCollum, Giannis Valanciunas, Herbert Jones. We got Trey Murphy. We got Najee Marshall here. All right, for the Pistons, we have Bojanovic. We got Jaden Ivey. We got Killian Hayes. We got Jalen Duran. We got Isaiah Stewart. We got Sadiq Bey. We got Alec Burks. For the Spurs, we have Keldon Johnson. We have Jakob Poeltl. We got Trey Jones. We have Jeremy Sochan. And we have Zach Collins. All right, for the Hornets, we have LaMelo Ball. Then we have Terry Rozier. We have P.J. Washington. We have Mason Plumlee. Then for the Bucks, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. We have Brook Lopez. We have Pat Covington. We have Grayson Allen. All right, for Washington, we have Kristaps Porzingis. We have Kyle Kuzma. We have Mont Morris. We have Rui Hachimari. We have DeLon Wright here. We have Daniel Gafford. We have Denny Abidine. We have Shai Gillingsley-Alexander. We have Josh Giddey. We have Lou Dort. We have Jalen Williams here. He's been my cash, man. I'm telling you, just Jalen Williams guy he's been a cash. He's cash for me every time I picked him. Then we have the Clippers here. We have the Timberwolves, Clippers, and Timberwolves games. We have Clippers. We have the Timberwolves players. We have Anthony Edwards here. We have Rudy Gobert. We have D'Angelo Russell. We have Jaden McDaniels. And we have Kyle Anderson making his appearance back. Doesn't look like we have any Clippers players as of right now. And we have Jarrett Allen here for the Cleveland. We have Evan Mobley. Then we have the Joker. And the Joker, he fucked me. He fucked me as far as free throws. Good thing he ain't gonna free throws tonight. Then Jamal Murray. And then we have Aaron Gordon. And for the Miami and Suns game, we have Miami players. Jimmy Butler here. We have Bam Adebayo. We have Kyle Lowry. And for the Suns, we have DeAndre Eaton. We have Chris Paul. Mikal Bridges. Then for the Hawks, we have Trigger Trey Young. We have DeJounte Murray. We have John Collins. DeAndre Hunter. Onyek Okongwe. And Bogdanovich. Then we have LeBron. We have Russell Westbrook, Dennis Schroeder, Thomas Bryant, no relation to Kobe, and we have Patrick Beverly. So those are the players here. So we'll obviously get our player prop done, but I'm gonna bid adieu here so I can get that done here. Put my thinking cap on. I gotta put some motivational music on here, and I don't want to do that right now and get banned. So we'll be back for the we'll be back for the mix here, Friday mix here, Friday night mix here is gonna be amazing here. It's gonna be funky, okay? It has to do some of the music will be played. It has to do with the fresh and funky name here. So I'm gonna incorporate that tonight here. So we're gonna be set. We're gonna be popping, moving, and shaking. So hopefully those that would join you. And like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna try to get on tomorrow before the games start. So I want to talk about the NFL games, obviously in more depth, the Titans and the Jaguars game, and obviously break down some of the matchups that I like in the NFL. Obviously there'll be some college basketball, NBA as well, and obviously next Monday we have our college playoff championship between TCU and Georgia. We'll be talking about that as well. So yeah, so for the sports show here, I mean, we ran down all the sports here. I picked who I picked here, and yeah, we try to do the best we can here with what we have, and yeah. So, and we put our money where our mouth is, prospectively. So until next time, folks, take it easy. Have a great, blessed weekend.